Sir, welcome. The Washington Post reporting that according to officials, Justice Department Special Counsel Robert Mueller is investigating President Trump for obstruction of justice. So lay this out for us. What is the evidence that points to obstruction in your estimation?
Well, I would think what they're looking at and what this story appears to be based on is the interview with intelligence officials, where he apparently called them and asked them to intervene with Comey. This was before Comey was fired. And then, of course, Comey was fired by the president himself, and he later stated his own intent was because of the Russian investigation. So this is a prima facie case here, and it would be just inevitable that the special counsel start looking at this, and it's going to broaden the investigation considerably.
Take us back to your Watergate experience. Is this comparable?
Don, I learned about those statutes the hard way by getting on the wrong side of them and watching my colleagues and debating with them about these statutes. And they're very broad, they're very confusing, they differ from different circuits in the federal system, so it's very easy to obstruct justice. The only hope that Trump can have is that for some reason the jurisdiction he's in doesn't think that an FBI investigation is a pending proceeding. And this is something that scholars have been debating already for weeks about Trump's actions. So we don't have a clear case, and we have also evidence that there may be a clear case. It depends upon which line of cases happen to fall in with the facts that are emerging.
Yeah, we keep hearing people saying there's nothing there, the president's not under investigation, but let's dig into this Washington Post reporting a little bit more. So Trump had received private assurances from then FBI Director James B. Comey starting in January that he was not personally under investigation. Officials say that changed shortly after Comey's firing. So if Comey wasn't there, he wouldn't know about it. The president has reportedly been thinking of firing special counsel Mueller, but was talked out of it by his aides, we're told. If firing Comey got him to this point, what would happen if he fired Mueller, John?
That would be a suicide course. At that point, I think he'd be in a comparable situation that Nixon was in when he fired Archibald Cox, the special prosecutor he was dealing with. It just is so blatant that you're trying to interrupt and disrupt an investigation.